Thanks to Loot Gaming from Loot Crate. It's a monthly subscription service. The Gaming Crate right now is $26.95 a month. You get $60 plus of retail value goods in there. Everything's licensed. Most of this is exclusive. Never know what you're going to get because it's a mystery. Check it out at lootcrate.com. And now back to our regularly scheduled programming. Let's just tell you guys about some more games we saw at PAX. Get right into it. So, first up,
Deep Rock Galactic.
So Deep Rock Galactic is made by the same guys who made Goat Simulator. There's no other way I would have known that unless they would have said, yeah, we're the guys who made Goat Simulator, because it is so different. It's more of a Left 4 Dead in the mines with dwarves.
Yeah, the way that the developer was describing it to me was like, they were like, well, we were playing Minecraft one day and thought this is really boring. It could be spiced up a little bit and stuff, and there could be a lot more gunplay and like shooting and stuff in it. So they kind of took the best elements of like Minecraft and took the best elements of like Left 4 Dead and combined them together to make this game about dwarves going on mining expeditions.
Right, and there's not like a lot of building. Like when you say Minecraft, you think, oh, you're going to be creating all kinds of stuff. No, it's more about digging, and the things that you can build are like, you know, you can use a zip line, you can build that, you can build like platforms for your characters to jump up on, and there's it's also class based. So you've got the driller, you've got the gunner.
Every class has their own little unique way of interacting with the map, and the game itself has the buzzword of PAX, procedurally generated levels, so that you get, and you'll have different things that you're supposed to be mining for, so you have to dive deeper into the mountains and fight all kinds of... We only saw, like, spiders,
but there were multiple different types of spider.
Yeah, hopefully there are other things than just spiders in it, but we only saw spiders.
There was, like, some weird root that was kind of on the ground spitting poison at us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't a spider.
So, but you get to maneuver around like this, and you have to work together, and it's a very good kind of cooperative communication kind of style, because it definitely had to be like, we need a zip line over here right now so we can get through.
Yeah, it's like, driller, you got to get through this wall quick.
Yep.
We got a wave coming in.
Gunner, cover us while we drill, stuff like that.
Engineer, put a turn right here, please. Yep. We got a bunch of stuff coming. So there was a lot of that. And out of all the games that were procedurally generated, in my opinion, this one works the most because they're caves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not like detailed levels, and the gameplay is not really about the dynamics of the platform or the level or the platforming or the level or anything like that. It's about getting into the cave, digging for certain minerals, and getting out of there. So procedurally generated means just infinite possibilities.
Pretty fun if you're into that kind of co-op first-person shooter, Left 4 Dead, kind of Earthfall style stuff like that.
I liked it better than Left 4 Dead, but I'm not a Left 4 Dead wave shooter type. Yeah. So next up,
Ape Out.
All right, Ape Out is something I played. I
played it too.
You played it too?
Yeah, I got a chance to play it.
I said both got to play Ape Out.
Yep.
Now, Ape Out is a top-down, just sort of... How do you explain this? It's sort of like Hotline Miami in the sense that you run through just slamming things, but you're an ape. Everything's in silhouette pretty much. Well, not really, but... It's very basic graphics. Almost reminds me of a mix-up of like Super Hot. Like the graphics kind of remind me of Super Hot. Now here's the difference between this and like the gameplay style of Hotline Miami. In Hotline Miami, the walls are small and it's top down, and you can see what's happening around the corner on different walls. You can see the people moving around, so you can strategize about what to do with them. Now Ape Out, the walls extend all the way up as far as you can go. So you can actually only see what the actual ape could see. And if there's something around the corner, you're not going to know it's there until you pop around the corner. So sometimes you have to pop around the corner, then go back and hide and wait. And the goal is to slam your fists into the characters. And in order to kill them, they have to slam into a wall. So you can hit them, they can fly back 10 feet and not die. Yeah. But they have to slam into a wall or something like that.
You can also like pick up body pieces and throw them at people.
Right.
Like all the fun of a Hotline Miami with like the really satisfying melee kills that Mr. Shifty had for that same kind of style of game.
Right.
Like that was like, you felt very like, yes, the whole time.
Bam! Yeah, like just nailed this guy. And you have a few different types of bad guys, and they shoot different types of guns, and their alertness is different. Some of them self-destruct, so you got to make sure you're not too close to the wall when you punch them, or they'll blow up and kill you. Some have shotguns, some have pistols, whatever. You know, you just make your way through the levels and try to get as far as you can, and then try to take out all the bad guys.
I had a part where a bunch of guys run through a door, and it tells you to start pulling off the door, and you just go, you rip off the door, and then you like throw it into a group of guys. Like that was very, very satisfying to play.
I think that's the word for this game. It's very satisfying. It's also a game that I was looking for. I need something that I can sit down for like 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes in between stuff. You know, I'm like waiting for something to render. It's not going to be that ridiculously demanding. I can pop it open while I'm waiting on a render, play a couple rounds, or I'm waiting on something. You know, it's like something to do in between things.
The last one that we looked at from the same company that made Ape Out, updated version of Enter the Gungeon with the advanced Dungeons and Dragons update that they're going to be putting out pretty soon.
Yeah, I wonder if Devolver Digital licensed that logo from Dungeons and Dragons because it's like identical.
It's very similar. When I first walked by, I was like, "Oh, are they doing a D&D thing?" Oh, it's got the word dragons, DRAGUNS, because it's guns.
Do you get it? It's 2-stick shooter. You run around. It's 2-stick shooter in a fantasy world. That's pretty much. Pretty much it. And this one's advanced. I haven't played the original enough to know what was different. But it was fun.
So what the developer said is it's a lot of like quality of living updates and stuff like that. It's a lot of like fan requests for things and a lot of more guns, more ridiculous going on, stuff like that. I'm sorry, more ridiculous stuff going on. YouTube.
Yes, YouTube. Thanks, YouTube. Later on, can you wipe my ass?
Yeah.
When I go, yeah. Thank you, YouTube.
My bum.
Say yes. My bum?
If you played Enter the Gungeon, it's more of the same goodness. I didn't actually get to play as much of it as I wanted to because there were two guys in front of me that took 5 ever to finish their turns, despite me being like, "So you done?" Literally sat there with pistol for like 5 minutes just like saying insults behind these guys, and they didn't even like register it. It was... You two,
your etiquette sucks. And I hope that you wake up tomorrow with a rash in a strange part on your body. That's the end of the video. Stay tuned. Be sure to watch the Peter Hines interview about Bethesda's Creation Club. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen that. It's
going to be good.
Be sure to watch that.
Or it is good because it already exists.
Yes, it already. So this video comes after that. In what order that YouTube decides to monetize these things? Since we're not allowed to curse anymore because our parents are now YouTube.
That's You should buy shirts.
Yes.
We got these shirts. Mine's about Mars.
They're both poignant. See you guys in the comments. And check us out over on VidMe as well because we're going to start using that. And maybe we'll start using Linus's new platform if he gives it a better name. It's got a weird name right now.
What's the name for it?
I'll forgot because it's like one of those names that's not memorable. Linus, call me and I'll help you name your website.
We're good at that, despite what people think.
Yeah, you can have it.